All right, we do actually have a load of codes I need to get as well, because I did a live stream today, so we actually can get a load of primogens today. That's expensive? Yes. Yes it is. Let's quickly go see if I can get these codes.
As a jeweler cherishes their
Genshin Impact is code Uno. This one. How's it going, Zoe? So rack is pennies in comparison. Yeah, but I'd like to actually have somewhere I'd be able to store it, because I don't really have any more storage, you know. Yo, Zebby coming in the tier 1 for 47 months and a 47-month streak. Yeah, Zebby, thank you so much for the resub, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate your continued support, mate. Much love.
Hey, Hex 3.
What? Okay, Brian. Ooh, 100, 100, 100, and they also gave me another 100. They got my 20. Bloody hell, okay. Very, very, very good. I approve. We're going to be getting a lot of wishes soon, that's for sure. We can get 20 of them, and we already have 26 of these and 2 of these. Yeah. Okay. I'd found this all in my new RAM earlier. Oh god. My streaming PC, streaming and rendering PC, has been having a lot of issues. Past 2 days. So basically, it all started when I was literally standing in front of it, about to make it render the next thing. It was fully cut out, black screen. It just died. So I turned it back on. Nothing. No screen, no nothing. I looked at the motherboard and it came up with a red light, which meant there was an error. I punched it and it worked. The BIOS started up. Now, I've not had that issue again, but I'm constantly having it just fully freeze and crash. I've had a blue screen. It's fully frozen and every now and then, but it works. But I think it's starting to hit its stage where it's failing. And I don't know how I feel about it. I told you, when in doubt, just punch things. It always works. Right. So, let's do our dailies first before we do anything, because I'll have some people in my ears screaming. Cough DeviX, who's not here again because he's busy having a social life, whatever the hell that means. Let's go this way. So I assume this one is just queuing these. Might be a corrupted SSD with installation. What, corrupted after like 70 plus years of use? Actually, probably at 9 years now, actually. Hey, yo. Ah. Hey, yo. Oh, I just realized you're ice. So I can just go over here. Boop. Oh no! I don't remember which one does actually destroy this guy. I've seen what they've done to Star Wars when I got Soldier Account. What have they done? I have no idea. Oh, that ain't gonna work. A lot. Oh, that bloody helps, don't it? Guess what they've done? I don't know. What have they done? A lot. You can see after stream on the forum posts. Give me a TLDR. Ooh, chicken. There you go. Yeah, quite a bit there. Nice. Right, next one. Unearthed all the good kits again. I'm still pissed off when they got messed up the frog kit. Tom.
My apologies.
Aye, aye, aye.
Let the show begin.
Well, there's 5 seconds now apparently, and get me fixed stage. Need 150 stars. Jeez, 150. This meat's still on like 11.
No one escapes my sights. Yeah, bet you can't keep up with me.
Oh.
My apologies. I'll protect us.
Ow. Unthinkable, how dare you?
Whirling snow.
Well, you're cutting that one close. Let's get out of it. You have 260 stars, so it's 10 hours every day for the past 3 years. No, thank you. I could not do that. That I could not do.
Let the show begin.
Let the show begin. Do. Hey, it's going Sunfly. Hello, human. I come from the sky. Oh, if it isn't my little girl's new pal, you're here to hang out with her again. You aiming me in? Aye, looking for her, huh? That's unfortunate. She said she was going to gather materials to make new fireworks. She's out at the moment. Huh, where is she? What did you say? You and Mia, where is she? Oh, actually don't know. Huh. Strange. You have something neat, but we're looking to hang out. Have fun, some fireworks. Ha, see, that's good. Then take them, go out and play. Well, you again. Like that, don't worry, got tons of stock of stock, don't worry about it. First time it comes, take out for a spin, once you're done. And once you get back, I'll pass the message on to her. About it, I'm sure it's more happy for a while. If you go, make sure you take stuff yourself. If you light them up inside, you're going to attract a whole bunch of people. Don't want that again. Test the fireworks. Bam, 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 da, da, da. Set off fireworks. Nice. They explode kind of low down though. That could be a safety concern. Other than that though, beautiful fireworks. Our friends are on ready. Let's get back and tell them what happens.
I'll protect us.
Do, 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 do. We zooming. We're no longer zooming. They were lovely. We need to get back to the main store now. Business really picked up recently. Hair wasn't like go back and something on about. Quest complete. Nice. Right. So that was free. Oh, of course, it's in an area which I haven't actually been to yet. The Kujo encampment. Right, okay, so we'll go here first. Actually, no, screw it. We'll grab all of these while we still can. We'll grab all of these. Oh, hello, Samurai! My apologies for kicking your butts right now. That's one. Ha! All hand cards, damn it. Oh boy. Oh, you lucky git. Right, is there anything good? Oh, it's just another bloody old hand card. Not truly worth it, but okay. There's a barrier. What the fuck? Why be barrier here, be barrier? Interesting. There's the next one over here. I'll grab it. Seagull. Here are seagulls actually follow you when you're doing this. That's pretty cool. There is a cannon. I'm very intrigued. Investigate. Traveling doctor's medicine pot. I cannot shoot the cannon. I am sad. Right, let's go over here next. Zoom. That's relaxing. I mean, we should be at Sumeru right now, but priorities. We need to get our dailies. Oh, hello. You're the test subject here, buddy. No, screw it. I'll attack you as well.
Another test.
Did you drop anything?
Wrong test subject.
Yes, you did pick the wrong test subject. Hello, friend. Poor guy didn't even stand a chance. Oh, I thought he was going to say such a B word then. I would have gotten angry. Time to go up. There is a house. Yeah, I've not actually been to this section before. Not surprising. I thought we would have actually gone to this section. I guess not. There is a quest there though. Oh, that's the quest. Viewpoint. Nice. The officer. What is a civilian like you wandering around the military camp? You're in the battlefield. For your own safety, you best leave now. Who are you? I am Kujo Masahito, a shogunate officer. I've been stationed in Kanazuka with orders to command the troops here. Yes, the same Kujo you've been thinking of. The head of Kujo clan is my father. Never heard of our clan before, and you should know what it means to be here. Ever since the war of the Sangamia resistance began, this place has been rocked by turmoil. How's the war going? See, the conflict is endless. What do you mean it's over? The war is over, you knob. Okay. Well, time to go do our last daily, and then we'll head over to Sumeru. Guys just living in the past. Voltage charge. Reach destination within time limit. Okay. Wait, what? Why can't I? Oh, I'm stupid. That might help. Good joy. Oh, have fun. Wait, have fun with what? I hate commission. I hate this commission. Just had this one. Oh, it's not that bad. It's done. That isn't bad at all. Oh, there's a bloody thing in there. I want to grab that. Also, I lost the first time. I think I've gotten used to these type of commissions. That's why I'm okay with it. Don't hurt me. There is a ladder. How convenient. And boom. Right, let's head over, grab our daily's rewards, and we'll go from there. Add Astra.
Thank you for completing today's commit.
Nom. Very nice. Cool. Right, let's go and do our original quest for today now then, huh? Which is head over to Sumeru. Right. You and Paimon arrive in Sumeru, and you prepare to find a way to get an audience with the Lesser Lord Kusanali. I butcher so many names, I actually feel genuinely sorry. And we. I assume it's going to be this way. Is it bad that I have more ideas for your Discord server? Uh-oh. I'm getting ideas too, but I still haven't. We should have the time to start upgrading the Discord server when I get back from Easter break. If you hold on for like 2 more weeks, then we should be able to start implementing stuff, including the bot update. Alright, here we are. Ready to get more forestry, that's for sure. Yeah, bots are definitely first priority. Continue through the forest. Is that like a little dodo? Nope. Four-leaf sigil. Exploration knowledge. This crest, which looks like a 4-petaled flower, will sometimes appear in Sumeru. When those who can manipulate the elements are facing one such crest, they can use it to travel swiftly. Sometimes you'll find cluster leaves of cultivation that can scatter these 4-leaf sigils around. Use their abilities to make your adventures easier. Okay.
To Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your sister. But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can
Ooh.
get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
Sounds like a plan. Paimon, you actually sound smart for a change.
But, Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City.
I'll take it back.
Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things. Even if we
All right.
can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby.
Just killing Paimon like that. I mean, it's true though, ain't it, Crystal? I hear footsteps.
Wait a second. Look! There's someone up ahead!
I can see that.
Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers.
But we are. And that's our niche.
Hey there! We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost.
Did we just get fucking ignored?
Directions. Huh? Did they not
Yep.
hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Okay, that was a bit rude.
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Wait! Could she be ignoring us?
Or maybe there's a reason she ignored us.
Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her.
But I want to go to the Statue of Seven.
When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
Through mists of smoke and forest dark. Start.
Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us.
Just stay quiet. Just stay quiet. What? Damn, this music's peaceful.
Walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished.
He's up there.
Let's go take a closer look.
I'm playing the game. I'm playing the story changing choices. I was expecting that.
It
Oh.
would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here.
Damn, this
could
music
she?
really is just peaceful.
What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again?
Maybe we shouldn't bother her.
It looks like she's meditating or something. If we bother her now, she probably wouldn't let us off very lightly. Oh! What a lovely smell! It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after all.
Hello.
Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good.
Oh. Something's not right.
What? Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange.
I'm
Paimon
confused
doesn't
now.
feel anything?
Here, Paimon. I've got to get out of here. I think I'm gonna pass out. There.
Happening? Traveler? This is
I've an Amy, no! Bleh. Look, he died. Come back from the grave. I have a name, you know. What the fuck? Hey, yo. Now that's a beautiful cherry tree. Blossom tree. Whoa. I'm just gonna... Boom. Perfect. Screenshot. Beautiful. Oh. What is going on? I am a little confused. Continue following the voice. What? World forget me. Okay.
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now. Yes.
I have a name, you know!
Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that he's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now?
Yes, I have a name.
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake!
I'm going to break you. Where am I?
Well, we're at... Good question. Where are we? Haima was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is. This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations.
Okay.
My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
Thank you for your help.
Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
No, wait. This taste in my mouth is so bitter.
Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious.
Oh.
Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up.
No.
Whoops!
Oh. Huh.
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. All right, I'll get it for you once I'm finished here.
Oh.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Oh my god.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly.
Well, okay then.
So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as spirit borneol to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination.
Okay.
In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneol I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense?
I think it makes all sense.
Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences?
Oh,
Or
definitely.
did you see anything while unconscious?
Yes. We describe what you saw while unconscious.
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh?
because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir.
Oh.
Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Not allergic to it. I embrace it. That was weird.
Yes, Master Tainari. Wait, hold on a second.
What's with the dots?
Tell us what's going on.
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Huh?
Further observation?
We need to get to Sumeru City.
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests
You think I'm crazy?
your mental state is not in the best of shape.
You think I'm crazy? Is that what you're trying to tell me? I know what I saw, and I'm saying I'm not. I ain't. Hello.
If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Oh yes, please.
Oh, are you okay?
Oh.
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you?
Is any of us same those, Abby?
So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day
No.
and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell, okay?
No.
Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Blech. Run.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right. Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first.
No.
Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know.
I feel it's a little weird.
What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now?
I don't think all I saw were hallucinations.
You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
I'm not sure. When I saw the vision, it felt as if I was standing deep underground. But the red sky... Could it have been... Canaria?
Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But
I am unique. Thank you,
talking
Paimon.
about it to Tainari. If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right?
He probably wasn't telling us the truth.
Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us?
Exactly. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations.
Paimon? Yes. I put it in terms you can definitely understand and get behind. They're making us stay here. You get free food. Enough said.
But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do?
Let's start by having a chat with Clay.
Good idea. Collie's pretty friendly.
Or Collie.
We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru.
You get a night of rest.
Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Collie!
Okay. I want to go up there though. I'm doing it. I want to get a lay of the land properly. How the hell does this work then? I don't get how that works. Ooh! I'll do a bit later.
All right, next let's see your right hand. Yes, not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful. Understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter, well...
He's up to something with the information we gave him.
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
Oh,
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
no. If there's something we can help with,
Yeah! Since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
all right, that works. I was trying to get there a second ago anyway.
Tenari, we're ready to head out.
Roger, I'll be right there.
Roger, Roger.
We'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any
Roger,
further
Roger.
details to Kale.
Yes, you can count on me. So, Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Kainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger. Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse.
Huh.
We handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and
Oh God,
providing
Fire
assistance
Watch.
to travelers and locals.
I forgot. The whole place is about to burn down. Goddamn kids.
As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven.
Okay.
Paimon, traveler, this way! You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Yesterday, a total of 5 dusk.
5 dusts.
Let the show be...
Do-do-do-do-do.
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones. Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it.
A little wobbly. It looks like it's completely fallen over. Interesting lamps though. I'll give you that. See, that one is a bit wobbly.
No problems with this lamp. Good.
Okay.
The Statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before.
Yep.
It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
No need to worry. I'm a terrific climber.
Oh, I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there. Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas. By the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like? That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali? Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon? Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works
Desert.
provided a means of peaceful living for everyone.
I remember them hearing about something about a desert region.
To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
Sounds exactly what happened to Raiden Makatai.
According to what Masters told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Siristana. Uh-huh. Then what happened? Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
Oh.
Huh? You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru? Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. But...
What?
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry, we understand. No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers.
Oh. We literally met like half a day ago.
Because you two know Amber, right?
Hey, yo. Hold up.
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Amber. Outrider of the Knights of Favonius?
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person.
Oh, okay.
There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the
We got a
fullest
fangirl
while
over here.
always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also
I thought I was
very
completely forgotten about
understanding
Amber.
of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her.
I want to say a word, but Twitch banned it. Wait, what? Oh, what? The S word?
If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm. causing you to fall in
Free
love
sub.
with the lands of Mondstadt.
Tier 3 sub and also a got a subscription to those OnlyFans pics. I don't know why I said that.
Sorry.
Wow, never seen this side of you.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure, you really like Amber.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird. It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you.
Hey.
How do you know that we've met Amber?
True.
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters.
Okay.
In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city
Yeah.
was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you.
You didn't even say our names. I see.
Considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up. So that's how you knew. Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really. I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
Ow. It's alright.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukadevata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them. Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Dendro Archon?
Please go talk to them.
So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story. Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right?
Palmer's right. We're friends.
Alright, we have a statue to clean. You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
Okay.
I'm not a very good climber, so I'll just let you handle the statue. I'll go check the facilities up ahead. By the way, once we're done with our work here, would you like to chat some more?
Yeah, sure. Right. Let's start climbing. Got an itchy back. There we go. We be climbing. What are these? T. Oh! Oh, now it works. I was pressing T earlier and it wasn't working. Okay, interesting.
The Dendro Archon statue of the Seven is up there. You should try touching it like the other ones we found on our journey.
Touchy. Bloody hell. Once I was speaking, my voice just went. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Oop. Ooh. New section unlocked. Gantaraville Ravine is the pools. Sumeru City. Oh, I thought Sumeru City would be a lot more further inland like that. Okay. Need 20.
Paimon bets you'll definitely get a response from the Dendro Archon.
Resonate with Dendro.
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Say greater lord in one respect because
You might be right.
Yeah.
The statue does look kinda old. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. For now, let's focus on our job and clean up this.
the fuck? Huh?
Huh? Wait a sec. Is it just Paimon, or was there something moving?
You noticed it too?
Yeah, it was kinda small and round. You know, like a vegetable or something. It really freaked Paimon out. Whatever it was, we should probably go and investigate. Actually, on second thought, maybe we should get to cleaning first. Paimon, fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below.
Okay. Empower meticulously clean the statue.
Nice work. That's one clean statue. Let's
Nice.
head down and meet up with Kale.
Yeet. Death from above.
Kale, we're back.
Hello. The time just shifted.
Welcome back. You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break. By the way, Kale, have you ever seen any small creatures scurrying around the forest? You know, that kinda look like a veggie.
A creature that looks like a veggie? Well, I guess Master would say something like, all plants are living organisms, so they also fall under the category of creatures.
Okay. You tell me about the thing you saw earlier.
Wow, fascinating! It almost sounds like an imaginary creature that you hear kids always talking about. I almost forgot. Are you two hungry? I packed some food and water for us.
Yay, food!
Oh, here we go.
What did you bring?
Paimon, some stream, please.
Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
Okay, Zevi. Calm down. Not that bad. Yep.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I
Pita
hope you'll
pita.
like them.
Beep, 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 beep.
Whoops!
Oh, no.
No, you dropped it on the ground.
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack there.
You're always having a heart attack, Paimon. You enjoy the pieces together with, Kale.
Those pitas are amazing. You're quite the cook, Kale. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
Drama queen much.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime.
Ooh.
I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
Yay! Thanks, Kale! It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
I'm starting to feel like it's a bit more than time to time since you've only seen it twice in the time we've been here.
So, Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you?
A little bit, yeah.
Won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. But Master's actually very kind at heart.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group
My Hero
called...
Academia?
Something? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
You know, that sounds funky to say.
Seems you already know him well. Anyway, I'm sure the sages were not happy about his responses. Master could obviously have a bright future in the Academia, but he insists on sticking to the path of a forest watcher. Every day he helps the locals of the forest and passes on his extensive knowledge to trainees like me. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
True, Zoe.
Really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here. Paimon's still kinda upset though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
What did you do?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, why, oh why, is he going to die? It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you. Hey! Now even Kale's starting to laugh. Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this. It's time for some primordial wrath!
Oh no.
No! Don't touch me!
Hey, yo. That she actually took real offense to that. What's the matter?
Oh, sorry, Kale. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
I'm confused.
Are you okay? What's the matter?
Some sort of trauma?
No, I'm... I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that. Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharville. I think Master and the others should be back by now, too.
There's something there.
What was up
Now
with
I'm
Kale
curious.
just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her now.
I mean, you don't have 20/20 vision, that's why. We can actually sit on the log. Oh, that's nice. I'm loving this music, man. I love the sound of the flute. Oh, bloody hell, okay, you can really go far, can't you? Debbie.
Traveler, you've returned.
Hello.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Kale by any chance?
Oh, Kale? Yes, I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Huh. Wait until 8 AM the following day. Yay! Okay, I like that.
Yesterday, a total of 5 dusk birds flew by.
No. The first time hearing your footsteps. Sorry, but I'm blind. I cannot be any help to you. Still, my hearing is very good. Hello. Goodbye. Goodbye. May the greater Lord watch over you. Doggo! Oh, the doggo's hidden. Oh, Lashvin's over here now. Do need something? Tell. The fuck? Hello? Sorry. Was my voice too soft for you to hear clearly? I said, do you need something? Please do tell. Let's disturb you? It's not your fault, it's just an old habit of mine that's acting up. You're speaking softly because I hunt frequently and sometimes meet researchers training in the forest. Take me some time to speak more normally again. Many mistakes for me being introvert because of that. Introvert, you're literally outside all the time. You can't be called an introvert. I'm an introvert, man, and I hate it. And they're really careful when they talk to me. Isn't necessary at all. Please talk to me normally. Other researchers. Right, many of them are usually in hidden spots. You still meet them if you stay in the forest all the time. Also, I'm not really sure the specifics of the principle. I know the situation is called something like Savada Life. It is a special stage in training of researchers, during which they can't be disturbed. So I sometimes worry that their inexperienced trainee forest ranger will disturb them. Still, since she's with the Forest Watchers, I doubt she'll be as reckless as someone who's never read the Rainforest Survival Guide in their lives. I haven't. I do like the rainforest. This is nice. Pretty. A lot more ambient.
The rainforest is the best place to live.
Maybe. To be fair though, I still prefer Inazuma. Alright, let's time skip. How do I time skip again? Been a little bit of time since I've done a time skip. Yeah, that was it. Do. It's now tomorrow. It's now today. It's now raining. Ooh.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Jesus. Yeet! Hello.
Ah, it's you two. I was just
Oh,
about to
no
go
more
look
rain?
for you.
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
Wait, what? What do you mean by
She's
that?
sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time.
Oh?
Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Okay. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, it's down there.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we?
Okay.
To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now.
Oh, have you know I'm also the commander of
heard all
Swordfish
about your
too?
deeds in Liyue and Inazuma.
Yeah.
So, Just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because, well, because Kale asked me to.
Oh, yes, yes. Okay.
And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body.
Oh.
At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia.
Oh, shit.
In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
Yeah.
That sounds terrifying.
Oh, they'll lose all control of their body?
Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
So is there any cure for it?
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar.
Oh, shit.
Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
Fuck.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you are already familiar with them.
Yep.
That'll give me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them.
Huh.
However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars.
No, Zebby.
Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Shit.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at
We're
all.
gonna... Right, boys, we're burning down the Fatui. For real this time.
Well said. I hope you
Well
get a chance
said.
to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care
Sarah.
of her.
What's Kale's condition now?
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though, I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now.
We need to save her.
Now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Wait, can we come along?
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering like
You're
a traveler.
talking to someone who's
You must
out of this
follow
world,
closely and
defeated a
listen to every
dragon,
instruction.
defeated an Archon, ×2, and everything else. Come on.
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as Nilotpala lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
Okay.
Hey, Tainari? going to find this plant?
Nilote Pala lotuses can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Nilote Pala lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species.
Okay.
Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
My brain hurts.
Huh. Okay then.
Yep, I'm repriming on that one.
New to Paimon.
There should be Nilote Pala lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching.
Okay.
If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
Okay.
Alright, we've gathered enough Nilote Pala lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tainari.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've taken all of them.
Hey Tainari, we found the lotuses you requested.
Let me take a look. Good, very good. These are all excellent quality.
Thank you, I picked them myself.
I'm quite glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on some other things I need.
Okay.
Hey, Tainari!
Oh,
Oh, Tainari, someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early?
I don't know, you should probably respond to them.
Let's go find out what's going on.
Okay. As he walks through the water.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
And what?
The withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide
No,
these
we're
two
coming
back to
along. I'm
Gandharvaville.
curious.
Wait, Tainari, why don't you let us help you?
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the withering. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
These people don't know who I am.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the withering's corrosive effects for a time.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here.
Traveler acting so smug on the inside.
Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it.
What? So what? I can also control the elements.
But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, he may not have a vision, but he's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
It seems the rumors about you are true. In that case, all right, you two may accompany me. We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up close.
Okay.
Stop.
Whoa.
Don't move any further.
Let me
Look
think.
there in the distance.
Think about withering. If it has, you always think it's more like purpley. This is more like grey. Like it's just sucking light out.
Huh? Where? Oh.
Okay, I've got some
look,
red.
Those plants have withered.
Nothing like I expected. I was expecting more like gloomy, darky purple.
Filled with ash.
But yeah, it's got off Genshin in the first time in a while they were streaming it. Hell yeah. We finally entered Sumeru.
Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the withering. All right, traveler. We're going to have to enter that withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved.
Let's do this.
Thank you. But I must warn you, don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing after all. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside of the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go.
Okay.
First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
So like this one over here.
Take flight!
Dreadful withering. The withering is not a fixed location. Instead, it refers to areas that are being corroded by some sort of mysterious and ominous power. In these areas, characters will accumulate decay. The speed of this accumulation will differ depending on the withering zone you're in. Depending on how much you accumulated, all your party members will have their all elemental rares, physical rares, and max HP decreased. These stats will decrease more in accordance to the amount of decay occurred. If you remain within the zone after you fully communicate, or you fall. Oh shit. You must use the power of the to clear the withering away, and if method you can destroy the withering branches, but only when all the withering branches destroyed. Okay.
Whirling snow!
Then how am I supposed to collect it? What? Ah. And attack the branches. Oh, okay.
My apologies.
It said attack the branches though. Am I supposed to attack these ones? Collect. Then attack the withering branches with a charged attack
Take flight!
or Amina. I'm stuck. Ah.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumors.
He's really powerful with this. Okay. Wait, so now what?
Now, destroy the tumor of the withering.
Okay.
Yes, thanks to you two. We were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright, it's like this. Recently, the rate at which the withering zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the Withering Zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover.
Shit.
This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Why do I get the feeling it's due to the Fatui?
Well, why is that?
Why do I get that feeling?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
Is there no way to permanently get rid of them?
No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. By the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
No, I haven't.
Irminsul is a tree
Well, that sounds like
located
posh,
deep
that.
beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense. You can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards.
Okay.
I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface.
Spreading and extending. Massive cavern. Sounds a lot like what we saw in the Lost Consciousness in the cave.
Ley lines continually
shit.
absorb the memories
True.
of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul.
Okay.
And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
You mean Irminsul was sick?
That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul.
Yeah.
I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the Withering Zones here for a long time until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Okay. That's correct. Maybe nice little wander back. This is like such a different vibe compared to Inazuma. Come on. Let me up. Yeah. There's Kale.
Shh. Kale's asleep. Let's come back once.
You're the one talking.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The Withering Zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh. Wait, is that?
Huh? I saw that earlier.
Oh no, Hypatia!
What? I saw that when we first entered. I'm confused. What?
What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Okay.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it.
God damn it, Paimon.
All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation.
Okay.
She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations.
Oh, for God's sake.
This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her...
Oh, jeez.
Well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible.
Doggo.
I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler,
I have a
could
name,
two
you know.
bring these to her?
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny...
I have a name, you know.
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
It's light and refreshing.
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy? But wait, how'd you know that he'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that he would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsol's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you were unconscious?
What I saw wasn't hallucinations, were they?
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you.
Well, don't worry, I already knew it.
Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Tevat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
Alright then, so what exactly was it that I saw?
When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself.
Okay.
I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneol are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others.
Up, Connor.
Please, wait here for a moment.
Okay. I have waited a moment. Time to go. Cute little bab. My brainstorming the game I'm gonna work over summer. Oh god.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her and she'll answer any questions you may have.
Thank you.
No. I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
Boop.
Anyway, please take good care of Hypatia. I'll go prepare Kale's medicine now. Using the Nilot Pala lotuses while they're still fresh will significantly boost their effectiveness.
Yeah, see if Thieves X satisfactory yet. Okay, interesting.
Rest assured, Kale will recover quickly as long as she has her medicine.
Alright.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Going down.
Hello? Hypatia?
Oh?
Hey, there's nobody here. Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
What was that sound? Oh, it's Hypatia. Is she okay? Oh, it's laughing again. Beep, 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 beep. Beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop. What on earth? He vanished.
There you are. Hypatia, are you alright?
So hungry. Eat water.
You know, she somehow has more energy than I expected.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first. Huh? Wait. Why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden?
Oh. Nutty.
Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this? What happened? And where are we?
Relax, Paimon.
Really? Oh, maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
Yeah. Huh. Door of Resurrection activated.
Wow, this place is huge.
Chest.
Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer
Honestly, I
look.
think we're in
Maybe we'll find
one of
a
those
lead
states
of some
again.
kind.
That's what I'm thinking. Bouncy mushrooms in domains. We get to boing boing. Yeet. Whoa. Hello? Shogun? That's a Shogun logo. Why are we in Inazuma all of a sudden? Hello? Yeah, this is Inazuma.
What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Okay. The building's damaged. Okay. Okay, we're now back in Sumeru. What this? Primeval Rosin in domains. You'll sometimes find Primeval Rosin and sealed paths that correspond to them within domains in Sumeru. Collect 3 Rosins within these domains to unlock the corresponding path. I do remember seeing that door earlier. Pedro. Yarr! Oh, whoopsies. Brr. Yarr. Okay. That is bloody rude. You're right.
Let's dance.
Bonk. No, no, the chest! The chest! I want the chest! Give me the chest! No! What are you doing? I'm sad. My chest. My chest. But my chest. What the fuck? Okay. Ah, that's why. Oh, okay. Oh, we're back in Inazuma. Okay.
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting
Cherry
weirder
blossoms.
by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Cherry blossoms. Take you gotta change this somehow? No? We can't go over. Oh, what the fuck? My E's are different. What? Yeah, my E's different. Hello? I'm confused. Nope, okay, you can't shoot through it. Investigate the courtyard far down the corridor. Oh, I'm fucking stupid. There's a thing right here. What am I meant to do exactly? I can't remember, it showed like the rock. Am I supposed to angle the camera a specific way or something? Oh, hello. It's starting to shine. Ah. Okay, so it was what I was doing. It was just glitching out. Whoa. Hello? It's just a picture now? You know, the best team what's still stuck in this for a while. At least I actually managed to figure it out. It's only right being Ayaka right now since we're in Inazuma. It's only right. Oh, never mind. I take it back. We're no longer in Inazuma. Huh? Oh, for
Looks like we meet again, traveler.
I'm gonna kill you.
The Abyss Herald! What are you planning to do with
We're
this
going to get
strange
revenge.
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you.
Get him.
Take flight. Embrace the
Embrace the ice, you little shit.
Whirling snow.
Oh my god, we're kicking his ass. You can tell that because we can't even do any more damage to him right now. I can't do damage to him.
My apologies.
Have I broken it? He's not taking any damage. He ain't taking damage. Oh my god.
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. We faced others like him before. What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before,
Fuck you mean you're the one who's weak? We absolutely kicked your ass.
sooner or later, it's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are.
I still must find my sister.
Your sister. Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial? Her Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is
That's
that of an
bullshit.
annoying bug, only to be stepped upon.
Yep, that's bullshit.
The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
But don't you
I'll make you eat it.
today will be your last. Now die!
You're the one's gonna die, buddy. Round two? No round two? Huh? Huh? Was that... What was all that just now? Strange. Feels like I was just dreaming from him there, but I can't remember what I saw.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh,
Wait, what?
there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
Wait. Okay.
So sweet. Mm.
What?
Well, the good news is
I don't think that was a dream.
Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that?
Sorry. I kind of zoned out there for a second there.
Are you okay? That's really not like you. Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's alright first.
Hey, fam.
Whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
What's that, chat? I need to go to the toilet. Yeah. After giving the semi-conscious Hypatia some water and some fruit juice. I don't have fruit juice in ages.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
You gave Apacia the letter from Tignari. Wind chime. Well,
See.
or dream capture.
So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor.
Uh-huh.
Must have come by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor?
Sure.
You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Is it a little round creature?
So, you're able to see them too?
You tell Apacia and Pub and everything it happened after entering the cave.
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
Paimon, they're talking to me here.
No, I actually do believe what the traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
Ah.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul.
Okay.
Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave.
Beep, beep, boop, beep, 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 beep.
In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh, and then?
Thrown into a dream.
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me.
Sounds like a great neighbor.
Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul.
Stop, it's making me hungry now.
Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier...
Okay, Paimon.
Looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too.
So am I.
First, and talk about Irminsul later. Alright, we're up, Traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. They're our specialties after all.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tainari came to visit.
What the fuck? Why am I Amber now all of a sudden? Huh? Oh wait, Amber's one of my main characters. Wait, still though, why did I go to Amber? Huh, interesting. Maybe it put me to Amber because of foodies? I don't know. You cook up some dishes over the fire.
All done! Let's use the empty box that Tainari gave us since we already watched it. Oh, it smells amazing. And the box is a nice touch, too. Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia.
Box lunch from the traveler.
Are you already finished cooking? Mmm, smells delectable. I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this. Cooking really isn't my forte.
Sweet madame radish soup. After a delicious meal together, you tell Hypatia about connecting with Irminsul.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tighnari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the Academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
I'm kind of a big deal around these parts.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make Spiritborn eel primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth.
I understand.
Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was he sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, he could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experienced a sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn eel would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though, it appears you've already fully recovered.
Yes, sir.
Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon. But unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn eel should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa, you're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia,
Oh, he's coming
my
back.
main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies. Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains
Sneaky
divine
beaky
knowledge,
like.
and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to
How's
one's
that
mind
noise it's
healing in
making?
itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Is that noise?
Whoa. So knowledge from Irminsul could be super dangerous. Don't you ever feel afraid of the risk, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself. And they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Oh?
Oh. Is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only
That
children
doesn't
can
sound
dream in
good.
Sumeru. Adults, however, never do.
I
The
know.
sages say that
I
wisdom
love
implies
dreams.
rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical.
Reminds me of a dream I saw from Aranara.
Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in
You
your
know,
sleep.
I fixed a lot of issues, problem solving, as well as thought of new things all through dreams. I love dreams.
I
Good
was
way-
born
it's good
into
an
a family
escape.
of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw,
Shame,
I
Zebby.
clearly recall the
I
feeling.
always get dreams.
I suddenly felt like I was a child again.
What was the last dream I had? I don't remember last night's dream, but I know I had one. Yesterday morning's dream was me airsofting. We're going to talk about it. I do remember there was this one dream I had as a kid. I've always remembered it since this day. And I've always used to think about that dream. It was like a massive, massive thing after I watched Narnia for the first time. And it was like I was a part of like the massive Narnia battle, like the first ever the last battle, the first movie. And I was like one of the commanders, and I had all of my primary school friends there. That's one which I can never forget.
Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be.
Nope, it's not. I love it. It's good to escape.
Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
Never had it to begin with.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things he saw when he connected with Irminsul?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly mean? If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you.
Yes, I totally understand what you just said.
If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me.
We wish you luck in your endeavours.
There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors.
Oh, your little
Besides,
neighbour's your saviour.
I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
You continue chatting before setting down for a good night's rest.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
Boop.
Heading out, I see? If there's anything else you'd ever like to ask about, you know where to find me.
About dreams.
Even though that little neighbor of mine was able to induce a state of dreaming, I doubt they were able to control the actual contents of
There's
the dream.
people over there.
The end of your dream seemed quite terrifying. Perhaps there's something that's troubling you deep inside? Not to worry, though. I'm sure you'll be able to handle whatever comes your way in the real world. As someone from Sumeru who cannot dream, I needn't ever worry about nightmares. But lately, I've started to feel that I'm somehow missing something without dreams. It's a little hard to explain. Heading out, I see? If there's anything else, Sumeru researchers use Spiritborn Ale to assist them in connecting with Irminsul to extract knowledge from it. Though the process can be risky, we believe that the knowledge gained is worth it. Unfortunately, I cannot help you understand your dream. At least not yet. I'm still learning how to attune to the depths of Irminsul myself. I hope that I'll be able to ascend past Satyavada life and gain deeper insights. Heading out, I see? If there's anything else you'd... I've heard local children here in the rainforest speaking of fairy-like creatures. But I'm from Sumeru City, and have never heard of such things when I was a child. Perhaps this is because I had a very strict upbringing. My parents would seldom allow me to play with other children. I doubt they'd ever believe me if I told them about my little neighbor out here. And speaking of my little neighbor, I think they can somehow sense when Tighnari is coming to visit me.
Oh.
I've noticed on several occasions that as they're playing under the trees, they'll suddenly tense up and scamper away for no apparent reason. Shortly after they do this, Tighnari always shows up here.
Huh.
Perhaps I should ask Tighnari about this the next time I see him. Heading out, I see? Take
Right.
care. Do remember to come visit anytime you're in the area. I would be happy to chat with you.
Okay, let's go. We'll go back to Gandharville. Why do I butcher names so badly, man? Mercenaries. And a researcher. No, I can't get it. That I don't like that area actually. I don't want to go there. Forest Ranger. Mercenary. Traveling merchant. Adventurer.
Think about it, Tighnari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for
Oh,
Irminsul.
for God's
How could you
sake.
possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tighnari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to cause a scene.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
I see. Huh. And I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tighnari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
Okay.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
No.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Ooh.
Tighnari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Shit.
Tighnari, what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the Academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
I see Doggo in the distance. Got sus vibes? Yeah, same here.
That's right. We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Let's hope it doesn't take nearly, like, isn't nearly as annoying like how it was just to talk to the Shogun. Having to do all those bloody fighting, help the resistance just so you can go talk to one person.
Let me think. My trips
You know
to
I loved that
Sumeru
in
City
Zuma
have
1.
been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. How about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Amurta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes
He
the
did not like
legacy
saying
of
that
Greater
name.
Lord Rukadevata. Some say that this very item is the basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise.
Is it a phone or a
So
laptop?
I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! But wait, before that...
We need to go say goodbye to Kalei.
That's right! Tainari, we have something important to say to Kale before we leave. Is she doing better now?
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tainari. All right, let's go!
Farewell, and good luck to you both. Kale is waiting at the northmost crossing of Gandharvaville. You should be able to find her there. It seems there's a major project underway at the Academia, and my master has also joined the effort. But I can't afford to leave Gandharvaville now. Things are not going well here in the rainforest, and Kale needs someone to watch over her. Besides, I was never one for all the pomp and circumstance of life at the Academia. Given that my master
Why
hasn't
do I
come
have a
to give me
feeling
an
the
earful
Faturi's involved
personally,
with the
it
sages?
seems that my presence is not as sorely needed as they make it out to be. In fact, the letter he sent to me was uncharacteristically polite. Kale is waiting at the northmost crossing. Don't you worry about Kale. I'll look after her. I'll find a way to understand the relationship between the withering and her disease. Kale is waiting at the northmost cross. Farewell, traveler.
I have a name we know. Where's this? It's down here. Apparently there's a thingy. I don't think it's up in that tree. Hey!
I've been waiting for you two. Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
We'll be back to see you soon.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend,
Aw.
not some girl that needs your sympathy. But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us.
True.
We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you.
Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you.
Oh? What is it?
It's my recipe for pita pockets.
Pog.
I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like.
I
Pog
hope
champ.
that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville. Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
Nice. 30,855 experience out of 7,000.
I hope you have a safe trip to Sumeru City and get to meet the Dendro Archon there. Kinda hard to believe that Master Tainari can cook, isn't it? His culinary techniques are very polished, but his taste is a little, unusual. It's not really his fault, though. He just has a sensitive tongue and nose, so he prefers much lighter flavors. The last time I went a little too heavy on the spices for my pita pockets, Master started having a sneezing fit.
Oh.
Of course, I never heard the end of it after that. I hope you have a safe trip to Sumeru City. I'm much better now. I'll be back on patrol again starting tomorrow. Even though I'm not quite ready to help Master clear the withering zones yet, there are still plenty of other tasks for me to handle. Oh, and Traveler? If you ever see Amber again during your travels, please don't mention my illness to her, okay? Amber
Okay.
knows about my case of Elazar and what's happened in my past, but I haven't told her about my condition getting worse. I guess I just don't want her to worry about me. If the need arises, I'll tell her about it myself.
I want to actually see a scene where with Amber actually coming to see Kale. Well, that'd be kind of cool, just seeing Amber just turn up and those two have like a moment.
Alright, we understand, Kale.
I hope you have a safe trip to Sumeru. See you later. Be sure to come back often. Even though Master didn't admit it, I'm sure he wants to see you again.
Alright, let's go. Ooh. What?
Scatter!
How the fuck am I meant? Oh, is that, ain't it? You know, it's weird now that the Traveler's got a whole new
I'll keep this close.
set things he can use. Bada. Oh. I meant to do that. Oh, I meant to do that.
Today is a lucky day.
We get this waypoint. Ow. Oh, okay. Hello. And go grab this. And get that. Boop. I forgot Amber can shoot twice now.
Wow, these will come in handy.
Whoa. Is that Sumeru Sea? That is? Okay. I can't use my E. I don't want to hurt the doggo. Doggo's running away. I want to hug the doggo. I'm sad now. Oh, that almost went wrong. This is cool. Mino!
Are just make-believe characters.
Merchants. Mercenaries. The doggo is chasing me.
Sumeru City! We finally made it! Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha.
Huh?
No need to worry. That won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an
Augmented
Akasha
reality
terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due
Ordinal
to
scale.
technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival. Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
Okay.
It kinda looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let's give it a try. Ahem.
May the mighty God bless us with a voice of wisdom. Sounds like a cult, literally.
Whoa. Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing.
It's really its augmented reality. So that Nano scale come to life.
What we want to know, and bam, you get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Seems pretty similar to what Kali was telling us. Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Paimon doesn't sense anything. The Akasha didn't respond to Paimon's question.
The same happened to me.
Oh, come on! Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it. Paimon's brain is exhausted.
I'll try asking the Akasha Sankhouse.
Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
Think. Why doesn't the Akasha answer my question? Think Lesser Lord Kusalani. The vague thoughts only comes from mind. Akasha doesn't unconditionally respond to every query. Also, even the same query is requested by multiple people. The Akasha still imparts knowledge based on each person's identity, age, experience, and other demographics.
Could it be because Outlanders, and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to
Agreed.
this sort of
That's what I'm
question
thinking.
or something.
Lesser Lord Kusanale. Some knowledge began to trickle into my mind for a moment. There wasn't really anything I didn't really know.
You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon.
Greater Lord. Many bright dots of light appeared in my mind. I probably need to calm my mind and focus more to understand what they mean. Feelings of affection, intimacy, nostalgia, sadness, and anxiety also comes to my mind. These seem to be what the people of Sumeru feel about their departed Archon.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of Sumeru really miss their Archon. Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. He's from Sumeru and even has a position in the Academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha.
Let's go.
Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Let's head over and have a look.
Where's Catherine?
Hopefully- Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Great. You see, Tainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
I think you misunderstood us.
This is a letter from Tainari.
Oh, let me see. Oh, ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me. So you two just have some questions for me? Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha. Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to access more info than we did.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon.
I see.
All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
Oh.
Huh. Didn't expect her to
Maybe
be
she's
such
not
a
actually
mysterious figure.
here anymore.
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Aw, but then what can we do?
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing.
What are you trying to
In
say?
this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
Don't
Yeah,
mention
it
it.
wasn't very
If
helpful.
you ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the Academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me. Hey, come on. This is a survival skill at the Academia.
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low it's like digging holes in the dirt. So what do we do now? Even if we want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here.
No, there's still one other person we know.
Huh? Like who?
Ad Astra, obviously. There we go, Catherine.
Catherine! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
I spoke too soon, didn't I? I really did speak too soon. Where's Catherine? Where are you hiding, Catherine? Up there. Ooh, waypoint. There she is.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Hello, traveler in
I have a
Paimon.
name.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait.
I have no idea how to do this. I'm sorry. No queries were found.
I apologize, but
Yep.
I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
Aww, another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites.
Yeah, we've seen them around.
They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles.
Okay.
If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters.
He's
the
retired, but he
Citadel of
still
Rexar.
stays at the headquarters. Thanks a bunch, Catherine.
You're welcome. I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
Yeah.
Off to the Citadel of Rexar we go!
Oh. Drifter X, Paimon, good to see you. I've got an urgent commission I'd like to give you to. Commission is a Mondstadt merchant who is currently in our village, causing too many associated with the beasts. Leased out to an research has been missing in the desert for a while now. He's hoping to high experience eventually on the commission and confirming status. Provide experience. Okay. Safe travels, you two.
Ad Astra.
Hey, we just got a side quest. Oh. You know, this is definitely a unique city and I like it. Definitely more mystical and fantasy-like. Big fish. Oh, this song.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you to.
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to ask you about something.
Nope, no idea.
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way. Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living.
Huh.
We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Okay.
Why's that?
Guess I can see what you're saying, Zebby.
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugadavada. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha.
Kind of rude.
Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rukkhadevada and hold her in greater esteem. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists.
Then we got a break in.
Really? Aw. After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
It kind of sounds like another version of the Raiden Shogun. But unlike A, who confined herself for eternity for the people, kind of feels like the Lesser Lord Kusanali is being forced into confinement. That's kind of how it feels on this one. It feels like the opposite of Inazuma.
Ha! But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
Alright, well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
After leaving the Citadel, Rex asked several people questions. I remember.
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know,
Oh, damn.
then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems.
And let's go up to the place where they're supposedly confined.
One person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you two are interested in
here we
Lesser
go.
Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon.
What sort of legends?
Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament.
Star, in fact, to everybody in this chat, tomorrow's stream is going to be very cursed and very making me not want to stream anymore. So if you want to see shit like that and watch me suffer, you want to be here for tomorrow's stream.
The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon.
Oh, you wouldn't want to be asleep for this. I mean, actually, yeah, no, you would. Don't come.
In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
What an amazing story.
Yeah, thanks for the story.
You can guess, but you'll never get it.
Warm and fuzzy inside after that.
In a way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, Since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
What? Okay.
Hey, wait!
You're wrong on both of them, sir.
What the heck just happened?
I think it has something to do with those people over there.
It looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her? This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali! We can't let them get in the way now! Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad!
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
I'm on!
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her!
That should keep him busy for a while.
Alright, Parvin, I thought your fucking 1 IQ brain got even smaller then.
Dunyarzad, we thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me. Uh-oh, looks like there's some coming this way.
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run.
Let me find some place to hide.
Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
Oh, this song. I'm liking this song. I don't want to go any further. I want to listen to the song. Okay, it stopped. I'm sad now. Let's go. Well, that'd be amazing.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
What do you want? Figure that aim something at me. Give me the courtesy of actually
My lady, who are these two?
finishing your mission. I really butchered that. I was trying to like redo like the saying with the gun. If you're gonna point a gun at me, at least finish the job and shoot. Stop. No, bad. Stop.
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Wait a sec. Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time, and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles.
Star?
That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. They still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you.
Star, you're down bad every day.
Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to.
Wait, is Debbie? Excuse me?
Because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents. This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me.
Yes,
we can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Or everyone else slaps each other, I appear with an airsoft rifle.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
I'll give you more pain than a slap. Don't know, you alright?
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure! After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Aloha.
Well, if it isn't Dia, haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now. Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it, huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can.
To be fair, the majority of these voice actors are people you probably recognize. They've got YouTubers, Twitch streamers, they've got all sorts of people which don't.
But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
No need to break the bank. We'll eat whatever you order. Oh, no. Don't worry about it. We'll pay for our own food.
Wait, we're paying for ourselves?
Yes, Paimon.
Aw, Paimon kinda wanted to try something fancy, but we aren't exactly loaded. Guess Paimon will settle for something ordinary.
How about our charcoal-baked Agelena cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, Other customers
there
over
we go.
there are eating some now.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass.
Picky Paimon. No, that's a first.
Hey, come on! Paimon has personal preferences too, you know.
After ordering and continuing chatting with about Lesser Lord.
We asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days.
Damn.
Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry. Who are you? How do you know my name? How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you. Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt. Wow, you really do know everything. Dunyarzad, is there anything you want? Want? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen. And can you make my illness go away? Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now. Then, can you be my friend?
Oh.
After that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend." Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous things. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of Tevat. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming. But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Tevat.
So you believe the voice you heard was...
Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zerus festival for her.
What's the Sub-Zerus festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival.
God damn it.
The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zerus festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Aw, but that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day. But I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for
doesn't
Lesser
sound
Lord
good.
Kusanali.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Nearly, why do I recognize that name?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Let's just have a look. Genshin Impact. The fuck do you mean all search results are being removed under the data protection law in Europe? Excuse me? Okay. Okay, now it's working. What the fuck? Start with an L, if I remember correctly. Lambad, that's him. I don't think... Ah, wait, PM Seymour's in a load of these? Okay. I don't think... they've added... Like, I don't think he's kind of been revealed yet of his voice actor. I know sometimes some of these characters, their voice actors don't get revealed until like a couple months later. Or whenever they want to. Even though all the Sumeru ones seems to be out, I can't see it.
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much more prepared, so I had Nilu sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today, and see how things are coming along. Dia, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much. Even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens
Won't
to
look
you,
weird
then
at all.
I'll really never hear the end of it from your father.
Can we also come along?
But of course. Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Whoa, we're actually going inside the tree? Whoa, we're inside the tree. Okay. Oh, I don't know, I love songs with flutes in them. Always loved it.
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home, but you made it in the end. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here,
That means you got
Let's go
caught,
past Sumeru, we can find the fucking entrance without a marker.
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
Not completely.
Oh, and who are these two?
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you're followers from another land?
Truthfully, yep.
Oh, really? Well, that's okay. You're still invited to the Sub-Zerus Festival. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular, thanks to your generous contribution.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
Doge. The Doge name is Swoof. Oh.
Wow! This place is amazing!
Not bad. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Why didn't anyone come to handle it?
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us.
What?
They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely. We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sub-Zerus Festival anymore. Thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad. With the Mora she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover. The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zerus, the most important performance at the Sub-Zerus Festival.
Dunyarzad, have you told him the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay, then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be. According to legend, the Sub-Zerus Festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music,
Cats in the
and
Games,
the
I
Greater
think.
Lord started singing.
But
so
Doji's
the
the
Goddess
better.
of Flowers began to dance. As she danced
Doji's a
upon the
man's
grass,
best friend.
countless beautiful padisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment."
Sounds like I had a great time.
Of course they did. When people mention the gods, they always think of the Archon War. But Sumeru's gods also had happy times. Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the Goddess of Flowers looked.
You can't deny, the one thing I've always loved about fantasy games is how unique everybody's outfits are.
The birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
I wish... what the fuck? That old man just appeared. I do kind of wish, like, outfits even today were kind of like this every now and then, you know? It's like accepted as a social norm. I love these type of outfits, and it's so unique. Everyone's so unique and tells everyone's own personality, but everyone just looks you weird if you wear these type of stuff.
Will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered padisaras around the stage.
They symbolize the Goddess of Flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real padisaras went extinct after her death.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth padisaras in memory of the Goddess of Flowers. but she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the Goddess of Flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just 2 real Bodhisarras on the stage. So, Traveler and Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sabzeruz festival? Will you two be coming?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
Sounds like both Robert McCollum and Kirk Wharton, Shadow of Hedgehog's Cavier. Oh, okay.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea! Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival. Besides, it's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. She'll be happy to have more people who are celebrating it.
So how about we all attend the Sabzeruz festival together?
Sounds like a plan.
Dunyarzad, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler and Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Sabzeruz festival.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
Okay. Bloody police intercept. I think I've watched pretty much every episode of Police Interceptors. There was even an episode at one of the stations, which so happens to be the station that's right next to where I live.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival.
Oh, I think that was a
this year.
special
We're
episode, though.
expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar. And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the Academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and dance?
True.
Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. 2 things that the Academia doesn't particularly approve of. Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin and... I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
Uh-huh. Whoa. Swoof. Arf. Very nice. Very nice. Arf. Woof.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair?
Excuse me.
Why do your clothes look so funny?
Excuse me?
Lander? Did you know that the Sabzeruz festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival. But the best part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes out candy to everyone.
Candy.
Ah, dancing at the
I know, right, Zeffy?
Sabzeruz festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger. As a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord. My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the Goddess of Flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations for her too. The Sabzeruz festival has been losing its appeal over the years.
This place is beautiful,
until
though.
a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life. I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
Damn. Zoof.
Milu, your outfit looks amazing. there's also something different about you from when we first met up.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival. See?
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own costumes. Did you know that Mr. Zubair not only can make costumes, but props too? I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off that crown over there. Would you like to try it on?
May I?
Of course. The legends say that the goddess of flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to reflect that. Dunyarzad, you look absolutely stunning with it on.
Oh, I can't see it.
It's like I'm looking at the goddess of flowers herself. Hey, is that who Paimon thinks it is?
Catherine.
Looks like Catherine.
Catherine, away from the guild. Hello. What is this sorcery? Who's... Huh.
Come to think of it,
Yeah.
Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine.
Ad Astra Abasask.
Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon.
Academia,
Oh,
no.
shaken.
What's shaking?
Whoa, break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abasask.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day. But take you two, for example. You travel across Teyvat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Catherine's completely changed. Holy.
And all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about his sister.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
Are you also a fan of the Sumeru festival?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
Can't want it kind of give me a little bit of like Amber vibes there, VA wise.
There's something really different about Catherine today.
True.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dia. What's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
What's that?
Serious? We'd love that.
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions.
What about Luzeal?
My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Regzar.
Sounds like a plan. Let's head over to the Citadel of Regzar and wait for Dia.
Get your spices here. We've got all kinds.
Damn. Place is so pretty. The music, man. Come on. Yes, sir. Alright, chat. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here for today because I need to go do a phone call and I'm getting very hungry, so I think I should go make some food.